It's been a great day of football to begin the season, and now it's time for our main event. We're off on Sunday night. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Now bottling up as he gets the return to the 30. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Go, go. AT Cardinal, AT Cardinal.
Plowing up the middle. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
He was taken down behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 29-yard line.
Come on.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. Back to the well again. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They pick up 20 yards there. And that's a Steelers 1st down.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung him to get to the 2nd level and beyond.
Ready?
1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield.
70 range, 70 range.
They're throwing it. Connects on the crosser. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
I think the defense is still turned around looking for where the ball is. Because that QB and tight ends, they got that ball out in a hurry.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Go.
From the 42. He'll get this to Samuel. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Here's a give up the middle. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Eight yards to go. Well, let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Man in motion here. 2nd and 8. He's got it near the 10. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Perfect way to start the season as their opening drive has reached goal to go.
Let's go now.
Putting a receiver in motion. It's a sweep. He pops the pass forward. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
Well, you call that play to surprise the defense, try to get to the goal line. But a quick adjustment by the defense, well, it kept him in position to make the stop and ruin that play.
Driven backward to the 11 as they line up for second and goal.
Ready, go!
Back to throw. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Here he is on third and long. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Talk about coming up clutch with that contact on third and goal, partner. And now a decision for this offense to make on fourth down.
We know how hard it can be defensively in these goal-to-go situations. We know that you have got to be on point, every attention to detail. That's a job well done by that defense. Well, I know once that drive stalls out, that's where it really pays to have that reliable kicker on the sideline ready to bail you out. And he knocks that one right through to give him the lead.
The kicking team out there for the Steelers, and here they go to send it away. Kickoff taken at the 3. This return makes it up to the 25. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Jackson looking to throw right away. This will be caught by Parker. Jukes out a one-stop. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
You know, Kate, if you notice those guys that love to feed themselves on the field, right? They love to just get more and more. They're hungry for even more. I'll tell you what, that tackle, it prevented something that's going to be a lot bigger, but that back remains hungry.
Don't worry.
New slate of downs to approach here from the 40.
Hey, report! Report! Sit up!
First down, and they go right back to him. And he won't get anything there. Several defenders nearby to hold him up. No progress on first down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate's training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Pass into the hands of Devontae Walker. He does it! Touchdown, Baltimore! The Ravens pull ahead 6-3 in the first. It's a Tez Walker touchdown. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you could go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
That one splits the uprights. And the Ravens one up the opposing field goal. They start with 7 on their opening drive. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Returning it from the 4. He stopped on the return at the 27. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. space, left sideline, and he's off to the races. Is across the line for the Pittsburgh touchdown. The Steelers need only one to take the lead. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
That one right down the middle. And the Steelers push their lead to 3. The kicking team out there for the Steelers, and here they go to send it away. Return starts at the 3. Oh, he's showing some burst on this return. And a huge return sets up the offense on the opposite side of the field.
This is one of those times, Kate, where special teams have a chance to be special. Right? The opponent goes down and scores a touchdown, and you just know you've got to respond and quell some of the momentum in the building. A return like that, well, it's off to a great start.
They've got first down from the 31. Play action now with Jackson. Flushed out of the pocket. Taking a big shot for the end zone. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection.
Whew. I think the coverage got away with one right there, Kate. There was actually space, and if that throw came out 1 second earlier, that could have been 6.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. They send a man in motion. The give here on second. And he breaks even, but that's it. Brought down at that line of scrimmage. Patrick Queen arranging in for the tackle. No gain on the play, and they still need 10 now on third down. Lamar off the play fake. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6. That's the end of the first quarter and our first Sunday night game of the season. Just a field goal separates these two. Welcome back. Second quarter about to start. Ravens with a chance for at least 3, maybe 6. They go play fake with Jackson. Oh, put way too much on that one, Brock. Over the end zone and out. Thought he had a touchdown there. And that means third down coming up.
Just something off in the rhythm of their passing game on that one, Kate. Time to recalibrate and keep throwing it to get back on track.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Lamar now from the gun. This throw is caught. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. They'll try and punch it in. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, they still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Going ground game again here. And he's brought down for a loss.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
They've held him out twice. Here we go, 3rd and goal. From the gun, Jackson. And he finds him in the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens take a 2nd quarter lead. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
Dicker's extra point is up and good. And the Ravens take a 4-point lead. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Kickoff taken at the 3. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Right up the gut. And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs against the better defenses in this league.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Panther 60, Panther, set. Hey, check that, street. Hut, hut.
Back-to-back carries here. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. Offense up to the line fast.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 5.
From the gun on 3rd down. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. They get 13 on the pickup. And he'll bring up a Pittsburgh 1st down.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day 1 install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then. And the running back's still doing it to this day.
And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you planned for, and you go out and execute.
On 1st down, they'll run. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Come on, set. Go.
They give it to him again. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. It's a 5-yard gain, and that brings up 3rd and 7.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means. the one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front seven.
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. The Steelers calling their first time out. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Ravens bring an extra DB out there. 3rd down coming up.
Go!
They bring their tight end left. They're going to throw it on 3rd and long. He's got it over the middle. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Offense staying out there. It's 4th and 1. It's the 2-minute warning now from Acrisure. The Steelers have a choice to make. Offense staying out there. It's 4th and 1.
Set up. Cowboy 80. 70 Lions. 60 Bison.
They'll try and throw it here. He finds him beyond the marker. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. That's a gain of 10, and staring at a turnover on downs, Brock, they pick up the first instead.
Oh, I love 4th downs. It just brings out the very best, and you get to see how you handle the most pressure, and it turns out well, they handled it pretty darn well, and now they'll keep pushing.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
You know, kid, I like to call these body blows. Body blows. You got to be committed to running the football. Even if it doesn't move the chains, I guarantee you that wear and tear will pay dividends later.
Here's 2nd and 7. Cut out left. And he's out of bounds inside the red zone, just short of the 15.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
3rd down, 1 yard to go.
Let's go.
They'll throw it. And that one's too far in front of them, so now they're facing 4th down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
3rd down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on 4th. Trying to push this past the marker. And not much for him there. He's down to the 15-yard line. So the run doesn't get the yardage. It's a turnover on downs.
This running back has had himself a day, but not on that play. Finally, a little bit of catharsis for everyone on that defense to keep him from the first and get a turnover, a much-needed turnover on downs.
On first down, Jackson. He lets a heater go deep, middle of the field. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens will add to their lead at the end of the half. It's a Tez Walker touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. Just 25 seconds remaining as they get all set up for first down.
Tag. 70, Timberwolf. Check go.
All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And he'll knife his way through for a pickup of 4. Pittsburgh will go ahead and use its second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Got it. Ready?
2nd and 6 coming up here.
Here we go. Shot it.
From the 34. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down. Now looking to throw. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by A.J. Terrell. And the Ravens get the football back with minimal time to go in our half.
I know he started the play as a defender, but gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, he baited obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open.
Coming off the edge, and it's blocked! We've reached the midway point of this contest. 2 quarters down, and an exciting 2 to go. The NFL on EA Sports returns after this. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate Scott, Brock Huard with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. We'll see what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our second half. Return starts at the 3. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Lamar back to throw. That's complete to Parker. Space past the 35. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that first down.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident a screen would get him enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
The give now out of the shotgun. And this is going to be a short carry that just reaches the 40. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Now it's Lamar. Escapes the pocket. And the coverage just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
Jackson now on 3rd. Gets everything he has under this throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. And not his best punt here. He drives it several yards into the end zone. That's going to lead to a touchback. They're out and set. 1st and 10.
Come on. Set. 19, Tiger. 19, Tiger.
Hand off to the back. This is ahead for about 5. Jeffrey Simmons that time on the tackle. 1st down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
Cougar 19. Reload. Bring it. Ready.
Another carry for him. And they'll bring him down after a pretty short gain. Working quickly here. Shotgun now on 3rd down. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete. 4th down coming up.
The offense not shy about sending him downfield to try and stretch that secondary. Even still, one of the deeper targets you'll see him get. It's a shame they couldn't find a connection.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And this will fly out of bounds to deny a return. They're going to mark it a little before the 20.
At their own 23-yard line.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Play fake, Jackson. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes. And your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. From the gun, they're going to hand it off. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
Well, they eschewed the pass to try and bring up 3rd and short via a little more conservative ground call, but it backfired. You know, the defense, they'll look for keys up front, and they fired off the line knowing the run was coming. And, boy, they busted it before it could get back to the line.
And the Steelers go a nickel. 3rd down. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Oh, he put some heat on this deep ball. Left side. denied by the man in coverage. And now they're staring at 4th and long. The Ravens getting ready for the punt. And he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first. Secures this at the 17. And he gets his offense some better field position here to start. Up close to the 30. Nice 12-yard pickup on the return. And the Steelers will take over possession. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Ready?
Give now to the running back. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
Those outside runs so critical for running back, quarterback, O-line to hit their targets. They got a target area to expose that defense and make the most of it, and that offense just put on display some teaching tape for it.
Going to the ground again on 1st. Another big rip for him. And he's going to be taken down at the 28. They'll get 18 yards there. And that's a Steelers 1st down.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield and a back who can show off his wheels.
Back to the well again. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you're going to be a Pro Bowler.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
Set. Trap ball 80.
Plowing up the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Go ahead. Find me an offense that won't take that type of efficiency on every snap. Listen, it was good execution, a quality gain, and it moved the sticks.
Viking 18. Go.
That quick to the left, it's caught. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh! The Steelers shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. It kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
He's throwing for it. Oh, they got it. Intercepted along the goal line. He's off to the races. He's at the 30. And that is 2 points the other way as he takes the pick the entire way back. So the 2-point call does end up yielding 2 points, but definitely not on the side of the scoreboard that we were expecting.
No, I don't think it's the first thing on the audience mind as they get ready to run it, but it's definitely on the defensive mind to make up for the touchdown they just gave up. They're looking for opportunities to affect the score, and this time they were able to.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And no return here. This is a touchback, and the ball's going to come out to the 20. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And the middle holds. They don't get anything on the run. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
Second and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Play action. Here's Jackson. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
To the air, 3rd and long. Chased out to his right. Well, his first real mistake, that's intercepted. Minka Fitzpatrick has got it. And the Steelers will take over as he records his first interception of our season. He steps in front and picks it off. Looked like he missed the spot there, partner. Maybe because he threw it on the run?
Yeah, I think that's exactly the case, Kate. You know, you get set in the pocket. This game is fast anyway. Things are flying, but once you get on the run, it is a whole nother speed and really becomes advantage defense as they take it away.
And he's got a nice run. That reaches the 26. Good rip on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 2.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
And he takes a shot near the marker, but it looks like he still has enough for that 1st down.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that 1st down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
1st down, and they go right back to him. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st. That's the end of the 3rd on Sunday night.
With the score, Ravens 23.
The defense calls a timeout. That's their 1st. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Blown back gets the handoff. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. This time it's a passing play. He brings it in. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
3rd and 4 coming up now.
Here we go, set. 19 Lions. Ready.
Throwing with a blitz on the way. Lockett isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Hey, I get it. You know, there are times as a decision maker playing quarterback, you take a sack and you cut your losses. But when you get an opportunity in the red zone on 3rd down, you'd love to give your guy on the other end a chance. Because a touchdown, well, we know in the course of outcomes of games, so much more influential than settling for a field goal.
They still need 10, but the offense getting set on 4th down. Need a conversion. They're throwing for it. And oh, he got it! Interception! And the Ravens will take over as he records his first interception of our season. There are costly interceptions, Brock, and then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the 2nd half of a 1-score game.
And if there is ever a time where ball security is paramount, it is right now.
Yeah.
They made a great play. Don't get me wrong. They deserve a ton of credit right there. But as a quarterback, you cannot risk a turnover. It's touchdown, it's check down, it's throw the ball away. You're literally throwing points away with that pick.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens go up by 2 scores, 13 points in the 4th. Wow, great stuff there, Brock. He busted that one open, got downhill, and got in for 6. Huge run there.
Yeah, and this is how you break a game open. He found that lane, and he was gone. What a tremendous effort in the blocking scheme there to just spring him enough so he could take it to the house.
That one splits the uprights. And the Ravens double their lead to 14. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Kickoff taken at the 3. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Come on, set. Smash. Unlock line.
Here's the handoff. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
Ready?
From the 29. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
Go! Ready?
Throwing on 3rd and long. Oh, no, they get him yet again. And he makes the Huffs go. It's a touchdown on the pick 6. Defense getting in on the fun, Brock, with that 4th quarter lead as they provide a nice little boost there with the pick 6.
Yeah, you could feel some of the desperation of this offense, and when you get into that mode, it is danger time. Defenses love to take advantage of it. I always say to you, Kate, play fast but never in a hurry. You can't be rushed offensively because you can often be rushed into mistakes like that.
That one right down the middle. And the Ravens stretch their lead to 21. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Starting from the 5. This return makes it up to the 25. They're out and set. 1st and 10.
Set.
Back to the air following the pick 6. Jump off caught by his back. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. With 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
They've got a man in motion. 2nd and 1. Completed over the middle. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
I'm sure Coach, play caller, doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
New set of downs for him at the 38.
Let's go now.
Man in motion here. Back to pass on 1st and 10. That's incomplete, trying to set up the screen there. Looking for the back that time. And it's going to be 2nd down.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Ready? Check go.
2nd and 10 now. Connects on the crosser. And that will not be enough for a 1st down.
You know, they say you never go broke taking a profit. Just find that completion. And it may not be a Benjamin, but even those little dollar bills start to add up.
Here's the give on 3rd and short. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there. Making a really close measurement to see if he got the first down or not. But in the end, well, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
Go.
To throw here on 1st down. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Couldn't find Deebo Samuel on that throw. So 2nd down coming up.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Throwing now, 3rd and 2. Sideline, he's got it, and he gets the feet down too. 16 yards on the play. And he'll bring up a Pittsburgh 1st down.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield.
They'll throw it again. Setting up the running back screen. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that 1st down because you call a screen on 1st, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, that defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
Okay, ready?
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Hut, hut.
He'll throw it yet again. He's got it near the 10. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Warriors 70.
Working inside the red zone. The throw is caught. And he drives this forward to the 6. The Steelers calling their 1st timeout as they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
Ready? Buffalo 18. Check go.
Trying to throw here out of the gun. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. It seems like a lot of the time, Brock, even if the results aren't quite as flashy every rep, tight ends are even more reliable scorers than a lot of receivers are when it comes to the passing game.
Yeah, I would agree with that, but there's also a lot more real estate for them to work with, right? Think of the receivers. They got to deal with the sidelines, that 12th defender. Many of these tight ends, they've got a ton of field to work with, and when they prove to the quarterback they can be a difference maker, he'll look for them.
So even after the score, they're still down 2 possessions. Time not exactly on their side as they try this onside kick. And no dice on this kick. The Ravens recover.
Hey, the numbers don't lie. The numbers tell you, Kate, time and again, it is so hard to recover these onside kicks. And when you got an opponent prepared for it, well, that makes it even more difficult.
Real quick.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10.
Ready, set up! Set up!
Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
His goal's pretty clear, Kate. Crash forward and then crash inside. Set that edge, but if you can come inside and bury that runner before he gets started, all the better.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. The Steelers use their third and final timeout. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now.
That sure ended up being a worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down, and he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Go! 70 Lions! Ready?
Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Steelers working with a sense of urgency from the hurry-up clock, continuing to run. It is Kupp, left side. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
So the Ravens will fly home with the win. And this isn't just any 1-0 start for them. They pick up what could end up being a key division victory to have later in this season.